Me, I'm the one golded. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike. I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl. She musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me. Bro, they trying to me. That's the wrong way. The wrong way. Me back. Yeah, buddy. If you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me. I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy but me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Me, I'm the one golded. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 I got it. You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Minneapolis. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. He runs with it. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Williams to throw on second down. That's complete to Etienne. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Prescott now. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now it is 1st and goal. In motion, Lamb. On the ground, here's the rookie from Penn State. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Pistol now for Prescott. Oh, man left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30
9-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. A gain there of 17. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's 1st and goal. First and goal at the 9-yard line. Williams to the air once more. And he's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Cavante Turpin on the return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. In motion, Lamb. His drive will start on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. On throw here, right side. Ball's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
In motion, Lamb. On 3rd down, Prescott. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. First and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
In motion, Lamb. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Now, he'll air one out. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Throwing again, Williams. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On second down, it's Dak. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. To the air again. Prescott. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll throw again. Dak. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way,
the ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. They face second down and 7. Back to throw is Prescott. The throw on the run is complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. In motion, Reed. To the goal line and in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. a second down throw for Prescott. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. It is 3rd and 10. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Off play action. Here's Williams. Got a man left side. It's caught. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A play fake. Now Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Moore going in motion. Taking off. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete to Etienne. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So Give a lot of credit.
That is intercepted. Whoa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Second and 7. Dak to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Here's 3rd and 7. On the play fake, Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Dallas first down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. Second down, Prescott. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 20-yard line.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
Putting the tight end in motion. Pistol now for Prescott. That's to the right side and incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run on second down.
The ball carried by number 10. Looking up 8 yards. And it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 2. In motion, Lamb. Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Motion man, set right. Here's Dak to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. Some more on the right side. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they will bring it. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Williams. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw it again, it's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Tyquan Thornton, touchdown Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
The 43-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Williams. He's going to keep it himself. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Here comes 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hawkinson.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down. ETN. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. Going for it all. He's got it to the 20. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.